Hi, I'm Barbara. I'm the founder of Barbara's Cookie Pies. I make awesome butter cookie dough. Many years ago, from my mom and my nana, I learned their very special secrets for making butter cookie dough and crafting delicious butter cookies. When it comes to my butter cookies, I don't take shortcuts and I don't cut corners. From the 100% natural ingredients that I use, like whole eggs, granulated sugar, genuine vanilla, 100% butter. Everything I use and how I process the dough is all toward making the best possible butter cookie dough that go into my cookie pies and my butter cookies. One of the products that I sell on my website are my butter cookie dough discs. Butter cookie dough discs come frozen. They're shipped to you, and you can go on my website on the Make Your Own page, and they're shipped like this. You can take out, it comes in a package of 3 dough discs. You can take one out, and this is the dough, the butter cookie dough that makes these cookies and makes my my cookie pies. Today they also make incredible range of other delicious baked goods, and today I'm going to show you how to make blueberry bonnets using my my dough discs. This recipe is very easy and very quick. It takes 15 minutes from start to finish for you to have a delicious 100% natural butter cookie dough that's stuffed with a blueberry filling. One of the reasons that I offer my butter cookie dough is for busy moms and working women who really appreciate good food, and don't want processed ingredients, but simply don't have the time to make their own butter cookie dough. As you know, mixing and kneading and hand pressing butter cookie dough is very time consuming. So I've made it easy for you by providing you with dough discs, which you can use for cookie pies, cookies, and other desserts. All right. We're going to make blueberry bonnets, and like I said before, this is so incredibly fast and easy. What you'll need is about a half a pint of fresh blueberries, about a half a cup of any kind of high quality blueberry preserve, a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar. It helps to have my Easy Press also available on my website, and you'll see why. And you'll need one of my butter cookie dough discs. If you want to make 4 blueberry bonnets, you only need 1 dough disc. And obviously, if you want to make 8, you would use 2. The first thing we're going to do is slice the dough disc into quarters. You can do it with a knife, as simple as I did here. You can use or you can use a pizza cutter. So it's now cut into 4 quarters. What we're going to do is we're going to fold in half each of those pieces, simply like this. Is that fast and easy? And again, this is authentic, old-fashioned butter cookie dough made from 100% natural ingredients. After you have them folded over, you simply take the Easy Press, which is used for a lot of things when it comes to butter cookie dough, and what you're going to do is just press the end. And I press it on both sides to make sure that it seals really good, because clearly we're going to fill these and you don't want them leaking. Look how beautiful that looks, and it's totally sealed on the edge. You're quickly going to do that. Do the same thing. You're basically crimping the open side of the dough, making a pocket similar to that. Here's our third one. the Easy Press works so well. It just presses it down gently without tearing the dough and creating that nice seal, because you don't want the filling when it's baking to ooze out of a tear or an area that's not sealed. Again, you want to do it on both sides and make sure that it is very, very nicely sealed. Take your baking tray. I always use parchment, and I'm going to just put them on the edge right now while I fill them. I've chosen to fill these with blueberries, but you can use strawberries, you can use any fruit, and you certainly can use any flavor preserves. One of the things we're going to do right now is we're simply going to toss in each shell a couple of fresh blueberries. This really adds a very, very nice flavor. When you cut them open, people see those fresh blueberry chunks. They just bake beautifully and fill your home with a really delectable aroma. Again, you can stick your finger in there if you need to open it. You want to create a little pouch. All right, we're almost done. The next thing we're going to do is put a little bit of the raspberry preserves. Put a little bit of the raspberry preserves right into the dough. And how I do that, you can fill it with a spoon. I prefer to use a pastry bag. You take your pastry bag, if you don't know how to fill it, and just put it over a tall glass. Put it over a tall glass so it's nice and tight like this. Take your blueberry preserves, and you're just going to fill it about halfway. All right, now we have it. Push it all the way down, and we're going to just twist the plastic bag to make it nice and tight. And then this is the actual filling. So we're going to snip off the edge, and what we're going to do is simply take your pastry bag and just go in as deep as you can and just fill the inside with about a tablespoon or two of preserves. I'm going to now fill this one. You want to be careful not to overfill them, because I need to give this another. You want to be careful not to overfill them because they'll just leak. So you want to go down deep, cover those blueberries that you just put in there. It helps after you fill them to just stand them upright on your pan. Okay? The last thing is we're going to take another few blueberries, just lay them right on the top and tap them down with your finger. Alrighty, and again, we're going to use our Easy Press tool after we have these all sealed. Just press them together. I press them together as soon as possible because I don't want to lose any of the filling. All right, so again, we're going to crimp it closed with our Easy Press, making a nice seal. Here's the second one. Look how nice they look. They look like little pillows. I call them blueberry bonnets because they look like a little cap to me. Again, I want to turn it over. I want to make sure everything has a good seal so that they don't ooze or open in the oven as the dough gets soft. Easy Press tool is just, I find it so handy to have it around the kitchen. So that's what they look like. One last step, we're going to take a little bit of milk with a brush. and just brush a little bit of milk over the top of each blueberry bonnet, just like so. And what the milk does is give the top a really nice sheen, and it also helps adhere your sugar crystals. I encourage you, when you're using my dough and you're making something like a filled turnover or bonnet, to experiment with different fillings. Any kind of fruit will work, and also experiment with different toppings. You can dip it in chocolate, you can drizzle chocolate, you can use confectioner sugar. Really anything, anything will work. You put it in the oven, a preheated oven at 350 for no more than 8 to 10 minutes. They bake really quickly because it's butter cookie dough. So we're going to put that in the oven, and what comes out are these blueberry bonnets. Again, look how easy it was. 10 minutes, very, very simple ingredients that you would have in your house, and they make a spectacular dessert. You can find my butter cookie dough disc on my website, www.barbarascookiepies.com, or you can call 1-855-SEND-PIE. If you're looking for my Easy Press or my dough discs or my crusts or any tools to make cookie pies or butter cookies, please go to the Make Your Own page of my website. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.